Rusty iron links clutter the deck of this stationary vessel tonight, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a distant coastal lighthouse tower, wondering how much longer this heavy structure can float alright as the dense maritime storm clouds begin to threateningly lower.
My emotional equilibrium is tested by the rising tidal swell,
trapped inside the perimeter of this self-imposed coastal hell.
Behold, daughter, how the Almighty provides a stabilizing weight to prevent your fragile spirit from drifting completely askew. Do not let your perspective be dictated by
temporary human fate.
Keep your focus centered on the principles that are
forever true.
The deepest ocean cannot swallow
a righteous foundation stone,
assuring the faithful children that they never walk alone.
Braided ropes tightening under the immense physical strain. Let the music absorb the residual effects of your mental pain,
anchoring our consciousness within a safe
tropical harbor tonight. Smoky anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide, providing a secure sanctuary where the honest elements abide.
Oh, the mouth organ
executes a joyful, grounded jazz cadence here. Banish every single ounce of your historical earthly fear.
stomp your
Combat boots proudly to this solid roots arrangement now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow.
The material barons accumulate silver but lose their ancestral identity, building massive fortresses to block the emerald
Mountain view,
creating endless division, destroying the collective serenity, forgetting the natural laws that are beautifully,
perfectly new.
but tribal wisdom outlasts their corrupt financial
Machinery town,
chanting down oppression,
pulling their stone empires down. I allowed my reckless heart to be guided by superficial desire, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy cabaret hall, igniting a dangerous, highly volatile kind of interior fire, pacing restlessly while watching the autumn leaves outside fall.
but your grounding acoustic scan provides an immediate medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was previously in.
Coconut husks burning slowly on the sandy shoreline park. Reignite the smoldering embers of your divine spark.
Embracing the lessons that the universe has gracefully taught.
Smoky anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide, providing a secure sanctuary where the honest elements abide.
Oh, the mouth
Organ executes a joyful, grounded jazz cadence here. Banish every single ounce of your historical earthly fear. Stomp your
Release the heavy baggage that clutters your tired mind,
leaving all the toxic, manipulative people far behind.
True liberation is a gift from the divine creator above,
Bathing our weary souls in unconditional, pristine love. Our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain.
Oh, this smoky anchor,
Keeping me so still,
align with the cosmic order.
executing Jah will.
The unvarnished truth is
All we possess. Smoky anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide,
providing a secure sanctuary.
where the honest peasants abide.
The mouth organ executes a joyful,
Grounded jazz cadence here,
banish every single ounce of your historical earthly fears.
stomp your combat boots proudly to this solid roots arrangement now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow. Yes, my smoky anchor, hold me tight.
Selassie, guidance,
Protect us every single night. Rusty iron links clutter the deck of this stationary vessel tonight, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a distant coastal lighthouse tower, wondering how much longer this heavy structure can float alright as the dense maritime storm clouds begin to threateningly lower.
my emotional
Equilibrium is tested by the rising tidal swell, trapped inside the perimeter of this self-imposed coastal hell.
Behold, daughter, how the Almighty provides a stabilizing weight
To prevent silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside as the street lamps cast long, distorted monochromatic geometric shapes, listening to the distant echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and emotional escape
from the suffocating memories that pursue my restless,
overactive mind, searching for a quiet sanctuary that is incredibly difficult to find.
Do not be intimidated by the velvet darkness that surrounds your frame. The nocturnal hours are merely a mirror of your interior spiritual space. Every wandering traveler must learn to accept their unique cosmic name, navigate in the terrestrial matrix with absolute elegance, focus, and grace. The moonlight provides a sufficient illumination for the humble and meek,
Guiding your footsteps toward the answers that you so desperately seek. Phantom partner spinning through the humid midnight air, cast aside the residual weight of your historical calendar despair,
gliding effortlessly across this invisible dance floor.
Great tonight. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra smooth jazz blues cadence now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to
Political sorcerers distribute an artificial electronic daylight screen, hoping to keep the global population perpetually distracted and blind, hiding their geopolitical maneuvers behind an elaborate media scene, attempting to colonize the deep sacred recesses of the human mind. But the tribal night walkers possess a superior spiritual navigation tool, refusing to be educated or domesticated by their institutional rule.
I used to panic whenever the sun began to slip below the Emerald Hill, seeking artificial shelter inside the crowded, noisy commercial nightclubs, trying to numb my existential dread with the temporary, expensive thrill, drinking alcoholic cocktails in subterranean, smoke-filled public pubs.
But this organic late-night rhythm offers a superior psychological safety net,
allowing my consciousness to release the things that I previously regret.
dark silhouettes merging into a singular harmonic silhouette shape, pulling down their heavy, oppressive velvets, institutional drape, realigning our biological clocks with the natural lunar cycle. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra smooth jazz blues cadence, now teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. Embrace the therapeutic stillness.
I am no longer terrified
of the matrix illusions they made.
The darkness possesses a deep, restorative spiritual tranquility,
restoring my
psychological stamina, focus, and capability.
We move harmoniously
through the unseen dimensions of space.
Just midnight dust
drifting through the shadows alone.
Let the quiet vibration guide
your spirit back to the throne.
Feel the heartbeat of the cosmos
beneath our bare feet. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers slinky, ultra smooth jazz blues cadence, now out, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow to twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside as the street lamps cast long. Distorting prismatic geometric shapes, listening to the distant echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and emotional escape from the suffocating memories that pursue my restless, overactive mind, searching for a quiet sanctuary that is incredibly difficult to find.
Do not be intimidated by the velvet darkness that surrounds your frame.
The nocturnal hours are merely a mirror of your interior spiritual space. Every wandering traveler must learn to accept their unique cosmic name. Navigate.
Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside, as the street lamps cast long, distorted, monochromatic, geometric shapes. Listening to the distant echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and emotional escape from the suffocating memories that pursue my restless, overactive mind, searching for a quiet sanctuary that is incredibly difficult to find. Do not be intimidated by the velvet darkness that surrounds your frame. The nocturnal hours are merely a mirror of your interior spiritual space. Every wandering traveler must learn to accept their unique cosmic name, navigating the terrestrial matrix with absolute elegance, focus, and grace. The moonlight provides a sufficient illumination for the humble and meek, guiding your footsteps toward the answers that you so desperately seek. Phantom partners spinning fluid through the humid midnight air, cast aside the residual weight of your historical calendar despair, gliding effortlessly across this invisible dance floor grid tonight. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra-smooth jazz, blues cadence now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. The political sorcerers distribute an artificial electronic daylight screen, hoping to keep the global population perpetually distracted and blind, hiding their geopolitical maneuvers behind an elaborate media scene, attempting to colonize the deep, sacred recesses of the human mind. But the tribal night walkers possess a superior spiritual navigation tool, refusing to be educated or domesticated by their institutional rule. I used to panic whenever the sun began to slip below the emerald hill, seeking artificial shelter inside the crowded, noisy commercial nightclubs, trying to numb my existential dread with a temporary, expensive thrill, drinking alcoholic cocktails in subterranean, smoke-filled public pubs. But this organic late-night rhythm offers a superior psychological safety net, allowing my consciousness to release the things that I previously regret. Dark silhouettes merging into a singular harmonic silhouette shape, pulling down the heavy, oppressive velvet institutional drape.
with the natural lunar cycle. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra-smooth jazz, blues cadence now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. Keep drifting until the dawn breaks beautifully through. I am no longer terrified of the matrix illusions they made. The darkness possesses a deep, restorative spiritual tranquility, restoring my psychological stamina, focus, and capability. We move harmoniously through the unseen dimensions of space. Just midnight dust, the drifting through the shadows alone. Let the quiet vibration guide your spirit back to the throne. Feel the heartbeat of the cosmos beneath our bare feet. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra-smooth jazz blues cadence now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside, as the street lamps cast long, as the street lamps cast long. Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside, as the street lamps cast long, distorted monochromatic geometric shapes. Listen to the distant echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and emotional escape from the suffocating memories that consume our bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar, dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the exterior screen door. My internal timing mechanism is accelerating with a frightening pace, searching for a genuine companion within this crowded, cold space.
Fear not the foggy atmospheric humidity of this dense urban sector. where artificial illumination competes with the brilliance of celestial spheres. Do not allow their systemic classification to alter your psychological vector. Keep your focus centered, ignoring the visible technological frontiers. The natural nourishment of the wilderness shall provide ample sustenance today, guiding your wandering spirit toward its ultimate righteous pathway anyway. Faded Polaroids curling slowly inside the ironwood stove grate bar. Let the divine frequency decide your upcoming terrestrial fate. Floating safely upon a warm, aromatic, acoustic vapor stream. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid, tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. The colonial administrators distribute synthetic narcotic distractions below, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent energy of the population bloc. But the underground resistance coalition continues to steadily, surely grow, armed with the unshakable principles of tribal autonomy against their clock. The massive financial institutions shall eventually crumble into dust piles, while we re-establish a community that spans across the geographical miles. I allowed my authentic perspective to be anchored to a fleeting illusion, chasing phantom validation through their noisy, expensive ballroom halls, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of absolute structural confusion, pacing restlessly while shouting at the cold, unyielding concrete walls. But your grounding guitar skank offers a sudden therapeutic relief spark, an unexpected botanical medicine that diminishes my underlying grief dark. Orange lanterns flickering as the morning hour draws remarkably near. Let the celestial trumpet banish every ounce of your territorial fear, realigning our internal biological frequencies with the wider cosmos. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid, tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. I can perceive the hidden traps that beneath their promises lurk. True independence begins when the matrix is entirely ignored. Panels discovering an internal peace that cannot be corporate bought or stored work. I combine spiritual energy, outlast their temporary concrete towers.
preparing to pierce the heavy mountain mist. And the rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting and slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Knock your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across the sun-familiar dusty parquet floor. Clutching an expired identification card near the bow. Shedding these expensive, suffocating layers of theatrical face makeup, exposing the raw, bleeding epidermis beneath the glamorous lace dress. Tired of performing complex choreography for their competitive wake-up, trapped inside this high society manufactured emotional distress mess.
The heavy platinum necklaces around my neck
Feel like iron shackles today,
as I watch the autumn foliage outside
gradually wither and decay away.
Welcome to the untamed wilderness, where the wild mountain foxes wander, far away from their corrupt automated financial marketplace
Transaction grid.
The natural ecosystem has a magnificent spiritual story for
you to ponder,
revealing the cosmic mysteries that the clever down pressers successfully hid.
Eat the simple fruits harvested from the rich volcanic mountain soil layer,
resting your weary muscles from their exhausting
exploitative daily toil prayer. Naked feet stepping onto the sharp volcanic gravel stones outside.
Watch the
Illusions of their artificial world lose their pride and hide,
standing firmly together on the bedrock
of absolute human honesty. Wild horizon stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea,
discovering the absolute
meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility.
The smooth mouth
organ executes an unrefined primitive acoustic scream,
awakening the sleeping children
from their synthetic television dream maze, lifting our collective spirits up into the open, unpolluted sky blaze.
Yeah. The global technocrats manufacture electronic behavioral modification formulas, hoping to domesticate the wild revolutionary fire that burns inside the youth, constructing mechanical surveillance infrastructure across the Emerald Valley's formula, withholding the natural heritage that the ancestors gracefully provided as truth.
A tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive spiritual shield that will never to their automated to technological supremacy yield or feel.
I bartered my authentic identity for a temporary mainstream title rank, posing for flashing media lenses while my interior stability decayed severely. Realizing too late that celebrity status is an empty financial piggy bank, paying the ultimate economic price for the foolish games I love so dearly. But this muddy organic frequency offers an unexpected therapeutic solution, cleansing my consciousness from their modern societal chemical pollution. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon solar rays. Cast your superficial modern anxieties completely away. All days, realigning our primal biological instincts with the celestial sky dome. Wild horizon, stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth mouth organ executes an unrefined primitive acoustic scream, awakening the sleeping children from their synthetic television dream maze, lifting our collective spirits up into the open, unpolluted sky blaze. Your unique identity traits. I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity behind gates. True wealth is the amount of love you can openly distribute to others, discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live among brothers. Our untamed voices shatter the governor's stone fortress wall barrier. Just a wild horizon, stripping me completely bare. Absorb the pristine within the mountain air. We are the sovereign children of the untamed wilderness. Wild horizon, stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth mouth executes an unrefined primitive acoustic scream, awakening the sleeping children from their synthetic television dream maze, lifting our collective spirits up into the open, unpolluted sky blaze, shedding these expensive, suffocating layers of theatrical face makeup, exposing the raw, bleeding epidermis beneath the glamorous lace dress. Tired of performing complex choreography for their competitive wake-up, trapped inside this high society manufactured emotional distress mess. The heavy platinum necklaces around my neck feel like iron shackles today, as I watch the autumn foliage outside gradually wither and decay away. Welcome to the untamed wilderness where the step into the haze. The whiskey's pouring down like rain. I carried all these bags, inherited this heavy chain. Walking through the alley where the ghosts of yesterday remain. My
my high heels clicking on the cobblestone of pain.
You can smell the burning embers of a love that went insane, but I'm standing upright, trying to wash
away the stain. Yeah, the tavern is empty, but my mind is spinning fast, looking for a future that can break away the past.
Greetings from the valley where the simple people pray. Rise up from the darkness, do not let your spirit stray. The smoke from the chalice clears the clouds inside your brain. Jah will wipe the sorrow, Jah will break the iron chain.
Hear the trumpet sound and feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every single trial is a path to your rebirth. Brother, sister, listen, do not concrete your soul. Let the natural vibration come and make your body whole. The neon light is flickering, the shadows start to grow,
but the fire in the temple keeps a steady guiding glow.
I am weary, I am searching for a place to rest my head.
Lay your burdens by the river, follow where the light is led.
Smoky redemption rising from the floor. We ain't crying in the midnight anymore. Let the harmonica heal the wounded heart. This is the moment where the new day starts. Oh, smoky redemption,
wash the sins away.
We are marching to the dawn of a brighter day.
Open up your eyes, see the morning sun appear. No more tribulations, no more living in the fear. The system tried to bind you with their vanity and gold, but they can never purchase what is written in your soul. Trudging through the desert with the guitar in my hand, spreading words of freedom all across the weeping land. Listen to the harmonica crying in the dark. It's the spark of the righteous leaving its eternal mark.
I used to check my phone waiting for a savior's call, drinking black coffee, staring at the bedroom wall. Men, they come and go, leaving nothing but their dirt, trading all my innocence for chapters full of hurt. But there's a sweet aroma in this Rustic reggae groove. I can feel my stubborn hips finally start to move. No more crying over boys who don't know my worth. I'm reclaiming my empire on this fragile earth. The neon light is flickering, the shadows start to grow,
but the fire in the temple keeps a steady guiding glow.
I am weary, I am searching for a place to rest my head.
Lay your burdens by the river, follow where the light is led.
Smoky redemption rising from the floor. We ain't crying in the midnight anymore. Let the harmonica heal the wounded heart. This is the moment where the new day starts. Oh, smoky redemption,
wash the sins away.
We are marching to the dawn of a brighter day. Playing through the haze,
it's the song of the redeemed,
counting all the days
out of the darkness,
out of the grind. We are stepping into time. Smoky, so smoky,
so smoky.
Redemption draweth nigh. Yeah.
Wash me clean in the blue.
Let the reggae rhythm rescue you.
Lift your hands up high. Feel the spirit fly.
Smoky redemption rising from the floor. We ain't crying in the midnight anymore. Let the harmonica heal the wounded heart. This is the moment where the new day starts. Oh, smoky redemption,
wash the sins away.
we are marching to the dawn of a brighter day.
Yeah, the smoke is clearing now.
Praise Jah, the victory is won.
No more blues, just a sweet, sweet redemption.
Long time we dynamic duo guide us home. Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge. Stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar, dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the exterior screen door. My internal timing mechanism is accelerating with a frightening pace, searching for a genuine companion within this crowded, cold space.
Fear not the foggy atmospheric humidity of this dense urban sector, where artificial illumination competes with the brilliance of celestial spheres. Do not allow their systemic classification to alter your psychological vector. Keep your focus centered, ignoring their visible technological frontiers.
The natural nourishment of the wilderness shall provide ample sustenance today, guiding your wandering spirit toward its ultimate righteous pathway anyway.
Faded Polaroids curling
Slowly inside the ironwood stove grate,
let the divine frequency
decide your upcoming terrestrial fate. Floating safely upon a warm, aromatic acoustic vapor stream, amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight sky, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by.
The smooth mouth
organ executes a comforting,
slow burning
trill variation,
assuring our
heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight,
dispelling the
lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright.
The colonial administrators distribute synthetic narcotic distractions below, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent energy of the population block. But the underground resistance coalition continues steadily,
surely grow,
armed with the unshakable principles of tribal autonomy against their clock.
The massive financial institutions shall eventually crumble into dust piles, while we re-establish a community that spans across the geographical miles.
I allowed my authentic perspective
to be anchored to a fleeting illusion,
chasing phantom validation
through their noisy, expensive ballroom halls,
wrapping my
fragile identity in a shroud of absolute structural confusion,
pacing restlessly while shouting at the cold,
unyielding concrete walls. But your grounding guitar scan offers a sudden therapeutic relief spark,
an unexpected botanical medicine
that diminishes my underlying grief. Dark
orange lanterns
flickering as the morning hour
draws remarkably near.
Let the celestial trumpet banish
every ounce of your
territorial fear, realigning our internal biological frequencies
with the wider cosmos.
Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight sky, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting,
slow burning
trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Knock your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. lurk. True independence begins when their matrix is entirely ignored. Panels discovering an internal peace that cannot be corporate bought or stored. Work our combined spiritual energy outlasts their temporary concrete towers. Just an amber rhythm, clearing my cluttered, exhausted brain, washing your temple clean like a fresh tropical summer rain. The morning sun is preparing to pierce the heavy mountain mist. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning drill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the exit. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane area, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from human vision. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain precipitation, forgetting the simple truths that my intellect previously knew. To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track records, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back muscles.
Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life path. Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede away. Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife dynamics. The voice of the Almighty is always standing, ready to lead youngsters. Walk proudly across the rocky pathways that test your unique stride length. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guidance system. Unsent letters burning slowly inside the fireplace charcoal pile. Watch the illusions of the
Material empire completely disintegrate, floating along on an invisible, refreshing acoustic wave frequency. Drifting hard, sailing across the vast turquoise western sea tonight, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom, escaping the corrupt boundaries of Babylon's mechanical whole matrix kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away from here. Welcome in the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow morning day.
The greedy modern barons trade paper banknotes for total global control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside landscape views, exploiting innocent laborers, suffocating the beautiful human soul core, forgetting the natural laws that are forever beautifully, perfectly true. But the collective consciousness continues to steadily, surely grow, spreading global revolution wherever the tropical trade winds blow. I became a helpless hostage to my own destructive, chaotic behavior, mood chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy commercial ballroom space, suffocating slowly inside a state of absolute bitter emotional solitude, wrapping my fragile identity inside a shroud of total psychological gloom. But your gentle cadence stabilizes my rocking sailboat, structural design set up, giving me the necessary stamina to survive this intense internal rupture. Woo! Paper airplanes carrying my
Unexpressed secret inner desires, traits.
fan the flames of your interior spiritual fires tonight.
Behind gates,
Realigning
our internal biological frequencies with the earth floor, drifting hard, sailing across the vast turquoise western sea tonight, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom, escaping the corrupt boundaries of Babylon's mechanical matrix kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away from here. Welcome in the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow morning day. Whoa, oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane area, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from human vision. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain precipitation, forgetting the simple truths that my intellect previously knew. To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track records, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back muscles.
Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life path. Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede away. Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife dynamics. The voice of the Almighty is always standing, ready to lead youngsters. Walk proudly across the rocky pathways
That test your unique stride length. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guiding system. Unsent letters burning slowly inside the fireplace charcoal pile. Watch the illusions of the material empire completely disintegrate, floating along on an invisible, refreshing the caustic wave frequency. Drifting hard, sailing across the vast turquoise western sea tonight, Gray powder residues coat the vintage mahogany nightstand shelf, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment room, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered self, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needlepoint as I listen to the wind rattle the loose window frame joint.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global apparatus reward deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask.
But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign, unpolluted primal creation. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of a broken porcelain teacup.
Look toward the eastern hills where the golden sun is coming up,
shedding the protective cosmetic armor we constructed out of fear. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
the mouth organ
Executes a delightful, smooth acoustic slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
The greedy corporate executives construct invisible psychological grids, attempting to restrict the geographical movement of the youth, pocketing the dividends while concealing what the Constitution forbids,
Trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth.
But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive shield that will never to their automated technological supremacy yield.
I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale halls, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of mainstream validation, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate set of prison walls, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter isolation.
But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary biological foundation.
Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon sun,
The liberation of your interior mind
has already begun.
walking proudly together
Across the rocky coastline, sand, velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
The mouth organ executes a delightful,
Smooth acoustic slide,
balancing the turbulent street.
passions that swell deep inside. Sway your shoulders fluidly to
listen.
Honest reason to live. Our unmasked voices break their psychological spells. Just velvet ash drifting away in the wind.
A brand new chapter of your life
Is about to begin. Let the tide wash away the residual sorrow. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street,
transforming
exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet.
the mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth acoustic slide.
balance in the turbulent street.
Passions that swell deep inside.
Sway your shoulders,
Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
yes.
Keep playing low. Gray powder residues coat the vintage mahogany nightstand shelf. Pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment room. Staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered self. Wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needlepoint as I listen to the wind rattle the loose window frame joint.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego.
Industrial grime tarnishes the circular bedroom mirror surface, discarding my sequin performance apparel onto the floor tiles. Wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose as I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles. My biological battery indicates a dangerously low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath a flickering lavender light bulb.
Behold, daughter, how the celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain.
True spiritual treasures cannot be plundered by their corporate store.
Bathing your internal temple clean from the residual effect of pain. The deepest sociological cataclysm cannot crush a righteous structural foundation,
assuring the faithful youngsters of an eventual worldwide restoration. Braided copper filaments twisting under immense atmospheric pressure. Let the acoustic resonance become your ultimate spiritual refresher. Copper soul radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone.
The mouth organ executes a vibrant,
banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear.
step smoothly to this
Robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today, watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away.
the greedy commercial social executives construct invisible psychological barriers, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent
frequency of the block sector,
deploying algorithmic propaganda through their corporate message carriers, attempting to colonize the deep recesses of the human mind vector. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive mechanism that will never surrender to their automated technological hypnotism. I allowed my
Reckless heart to be guided by superficial validation, posing for global media lenses while my interior stability decayed rapidly, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate matrix of isolation, locking my genuine emotions inside a vault of loneliness, rather sadly.
But your grounding guitar skank provides an immediate botanical antidote,
restoring my contaminated consciousness to its primary biological note. Coconut shells crackling slowly on the sandy shoreline bonfire elevate your perspective toward a magnificent destination higher, embracing the harsh lessons that the universe has gracefully taught. Copper soul radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone.
The mouth organ
Executes a vibrant, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated ruckus arrangement today, watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away. Baggage that clutters your intellect,
even all the
toxic, manipulative injury.
True liberation is a sovereign gift
from the creator above us, bathing our weary egos in unconditional, pristine love plus our combined this copper soul. The copper soul, preserving the interior heat. Copper soul, aligned with natural laws, avoiding their corporate deceit. The unvarnished truth is the greatest asset we own. Copper soul, radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrant metallation every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today. Industrial grind tarnishes the circular bedroom mirror surface, discarding my sequined performance apparel onto the floor tiles, wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose. As I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles, my biological battery indicates a dangerously low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath the flickering lavender light bulb.
Behold, daughter, how this celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain.
True spiritual treasures cannot be plundered by. Gray powder residue coats the vintage mahogany nightstand layout. Pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment sector, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered profile, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total desolation.
My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needle edge as I listen to the persistent wind rattle the loose window panel. Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a deep vulnerability, for stripping down the ego shield is the hardest spiritual assignment. The global apparatus rewards deception and plastic corporate flexibility, always demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask behind doors. But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration or title, shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation from the Creator. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of a broken porcelain cup. Look toward eastern hills where the golden sun rises up, shedding protective cosmetic armor. We constructed out of territorial fear. Bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet. The mouth organ executes
A delightful balancing turbulent street passions that swell from modern improvement.
sway your shoulders
Fluidly to this elegant rock steady bounce pocket as we watch vanities of the material world completely denounce.
The greedy commercial executives construct invisible psychological barriers codes, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the black population, pocketing dividends while concealing what the written constitution strictly forbids, trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth nations. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defense spiritual mechanism that will never surrender to their automated technological hypnotism vector. I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale hotel halls, trading raw authenticity for a sliver of temporary public applause. Media realizing too late that celebrity is an engineered labyrinth of prison walls, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter isolation cells area. But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation spark, rescuing my contaminated consciousness far away from their dark park infrastructure. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon solar rays. Liberation of your interior mind has already successfully begun. All days walking proudly together across the rocky coastline, sand dune matrices. Bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transform
material world completely denounced. Completely denounced. I completely denounce. I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity behind gates. True wealth is the amount of love you can openly distribute. Discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live among brothers. Our unmasked voices break their psychological and digital spells completely. Just a bit of rhythm, just a bit of rhythm. Standing firmly on soil. Standing firmly on soil. Avoiding their corporate deceit matrix setup. The unvarnished truth is the greatest weapon we possess on earth. Bit of rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth balance in turbulent street passions that swell from modern improvement. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce pocket as we watch vanities of the material world completely denounced. Yes, smooth bitter rhythm, keep playing low chords. Gray powder residue coats the vintage mahogany nightstand layout. Pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment sector. Staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered profile. Wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total desolation. My biological equilibrium's balanced on a precarious needle edge. As I industrial grime tarnishes this circular bedroom mirror surface. Discarding my sequin performance apparel onto the floor tiles. Wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose. As I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles.
My biological battery indicates a dangerously low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath a flickering lavender light bulb. Behold, daughter, how the celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain. True spiritual treasures cannot be plundered by their corporate store. Bathing your internal temple clean from the residual effect of pain. The deepest sociological cataclysm cannot crush a righteous structural foundation, assuring the faithful youngsters of an eventual worldwide restoration. Oh, braided copper filaments twisting under immense sadness, spirit pressure. Let the acoustic resonance become your ultimate spiritual refresher, anchoring our collective consciousness within a safe biological harbor.
industrial metropolis zone. Shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrance, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today. Watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away.
The greedy commercial executives construct invisible psychological barriers, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the black sector, deploying algorithmic propaganda through their corporate message carriers, attempting to colonize the deep recesses of the human mind vector. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive mechanism that will never surrender to their automated technological hypnotism. I allow my reckless heart to be guided by superficial validation, posing for global media lenses while my interior stability decayed rapidly. Realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate matrix of isolation, locking my genuine emotions inside a vault of loneliness rather sadly. But your grounding guitar scan provides an immediate botanical antidote, restoring my contaminated consciousness to its primary biological note. Coconut shells crackling slowly on the sandy shoreline bonfire. Elevate your perspective toward a magnificent destination higher. Embracing the harsh lessons that the universe has gracefully taught. Copper soul radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone. Shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrant, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today. Watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away, yeah. Release the heavy psychological baggage
that clutters your intellect,
leaving all the toxic
manipulative industry executives
with no effect.
True liberation is a sovereign gift from the creator above us, bathing our weary egos in unconditional, pristine love plus. I'll combine, vote combine, this copper soul, preserving the interior heat, align the natural laws, avoiding their corporate deceit. The unvarnished truth is the greatest asset we own. Copper soul, radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone. Shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrant, metallic, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today. Watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away. This copper soul, this copper soul. Industrial grime tarnishes this circular bedroom mirror surface, discarding my sequin performance and parallel onto the floor tiles. Wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose. As I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles, my biological battery indicates a dangerously softly low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath the flickering lavender light bulb.
Behold, daughter, how the celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain. True spiritual treasures cannot be plundered by their corporate store, bathing your internal temple clean from the residual effect of pain. The deepest sociological cataclysm cannot crush right.
Kneeling dejectedly upon these icy, unyielding tabernacle courtyard stones, incense wisps rising sluggishly toward the historic cedar ceiling beams. I feel entirely forsaken, listening to my innermost psychological groans, trapped inside the splintered remnants of terrifying nocturnal dreams. My accumulated transgressions weigh heavily upon my fragile aching vertebrae, searching frantically for an unexpected, comforting celestial sign today.
Fear not the ominous midnight shadows that challenge your spiritual stride. Every temporary tribulation carries a magnificent, instructive wisdom within. Let cosmic intelligence become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide, cleansing your physical temple from the residual stain of systemic sin. The conquering Lion of Judah shall scatter every predatory wicked beast, welcoming the faithful youngsters to an everlasting heavenly banquet feast.
Amethyst tears staining the fabric of my tattered antique gown. Lift your chin, daughter, do not let your vision look down, absorbing the supernatural warmth of the rising morning star. Zion grief, echoing from the highest holy mountain summit tonight, guiding the weary desert travelers safely through the treacherous night. A smooth-mouthed organ executes a haunting, deeply spiritual phrase, cutting directly through the thick geopolitical electromagnetic hazing rays. Move your body gently to the sacred, ancient heartbeat, roots pocket, locking our collective consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket.
The corporate preachers distribute false salvation for material prosperity, trading the Creator's laws for luxury, vanity, and insatiable greed, ignoring the orphans and the widows who suffer in absolute austerity, making the simple pathways look needlessly complex and central indeed. But Rastafari wisdom shines brighter than any fragile earthly jewel, chanting down oppression, destroying their institutionalized matrix rule.
I sought artificial sanctuary within the valleys of shallow distraction, posing for media lenses while my interior psychological stability decayed, injecting dangerous chemical toxins for a temporary physiological reaction, paying the ultimate economic price for the foolish games I previously played.
But your scriptural melody provides an unexpected therapeutic relief, an organic botanical medicine that diminishes my underlying sharp grief. Put your absolute confidence.
Put your absolute confidence within the Almighty's loving care.
Walking fearlessly across the valley of psychological shadow depths. Zion grief, echoing from the highest holy mountain summit tonight, guiding the weary desert travelers safely through the treacherous night. The smooth mouth organ executes a haunting, deeply spiritual phrase, cutting directly through the thick geopolitical, electromagnetic, hazy maze. Move your body gently to the sacred, ancient heartbeat, roots pocket, locking our collective consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket. Let the ancient covenant protect your eternal,
Undying soul, I finally surrender my life
to your harmonic,
balancing control. One heart, one destiny, perfectly, beautifully, naturally aligned.
leaving the horrors of their concrete.
Industrial cities far behind.
No weapon formed against righteousness
shall ever stand on earth. Stand firm, child.
This is the appointed prophetic hour.
The sound of real liberation is beginning to loudly ring. Zion grief, Zion grief, ooh. Zion grief, Zion grief, Zion grief, echoing from the highest holy mountain summit tonight, guiding the weary desert travelers safely through the treacherous night. The smooth mouth organ executes a haunting, deeply spiritual phrase, cutting directly through the thicker geopolitical, electromagnetic, hazy maze. Move your body gently through the sacred, ancient heartbeat, roots pocket, locking our collective consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket. Kneeling dejectedly upon these icy, unyielding tabernacle courtyard stones, incense wisps rising sluggishly toward the historic cedar ceiling beams. I feel entirely forsaken, listening to my innermost psychological groans, trapped inside the splintered remnants of the terrifying nocturnal dreams. My accumulated transgressions weigh heavily upon my fragile aching vertebrae, searching frantically for an unexpected